Hi, we're live. Hello everyone, I'm Kelly Peterson, and thank you to Glenn and Yo for having me as a host today. What I have here today is to share with you how I make my eggnog for Christmas. So who's online here? Hi! Good to see you guys again. Yeah, as you can see in my background is my Christmas decoration, and Christmas is around the corner. But Christmas is not complete without good food. Low carb good food, of course. I'm seeing a lot of people coming up. Thank you for being here and join me in making this low carb eggnog today. So I love to cook and I love to feed my family. And so at Christmas, usually I'll prepare a pound of pork roast, and suddenly we eat low carb, high fat. Usually I will prepare mashed cauliflower, baked cheese together to serve with the pork roast, and a lot of other goodies like Brussels sprouts is my family's favorite. But with so many good food, my husband told me last year, we haven't had eggnog for a long time because we're eating low carb, high fat, right? And I don't buy eggnog from the store. So he says, Christmas with no eggnog is not complete. So that was funny. And I thought, okay, I'll make you some low carb eggnog. Okay. And he was a happy camper. And of course, it becomes a tradition in the family. Eggnog is a completion, is a must for Christmas, and it's only once a year. Once a year on Christmas, I'll make a low carb eggnog for my husband. So today I'm going to share with you how I make the low carb eggnog with fresh ingredients, no preservative. So maybe you can enjoy your eggnog once a year. It's only once a year. In a very low carb way, using fresh ingredients with the best eggs I can find, the best from heavy cream and half I can find. And this is how I made it. So I'm going to share with you here how I make my eggnog. First, I have prepared the egg white. The egg white I've beaten to peaks and separate the yolk in this bowl, and is 6 yolks and 4 whites. And I have the recipe in my website, Cooking Inspired by Love, so you can go check it out later. Don't have to take notes for now. So the first thing what I'm gonna do is beat this yolk with a little bit of erythritol confection sweetener. Why I use this? Because this has very low impact in blood sugar, and it gives you a little hint of a sweetness, and it's 1 tablespoon for the whole portion. And of course, sometimes personally I don't like the sweetness in anything I eat, but you know, to have the the sweet taste for my family, I put 1 tablespoon. And of course, you can do it without the sweetener, and let them add the stevia as it goes when they drink it in their glass. So what we're gonna do here is, it's a little noisy. We're gonna beat it out. Like this, you can see it. Just for about 2 to 3 minutes, if you can hear me. And that's good enough. All right. So first we beat the egg yolk, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we're going to add a cup of heavy cream. Yum, yum. And then we're going to add another cup of half and half, high fat. And it's very creamy. Okay? And just going to mix it a little bit here. All right. You can use a spatula to just kind of mix them together a little bit. I'm seeing who's coming online. Hi, everyone. Okay. And this is almost ready. The next step, what you need to do is mix in the beaten egg white. A portion at a time. We just kind of fold it in and break it up a little bit. You can use your spatula, just kind of lightly press on the side of the bowl and fold. Like this, you can see it. Okay. And then we mix in the rest. Another portion here. It's very simple and it's very delicious. And this whole portion you can put into 6 glasses, which is 6 servings. And you stir it around a little bit forward. Just keep pressing at the side of the bowl and kind of breaks the egg white a little bit and incorporate into the egg yolk mixture. And it's coming around together. So this is the low-carb eggnog that I prepare once a year for my husband on Christmas Day. But he knows that I'm making eggnog today for the video to share with every one of you. And he told me that I can't wait to come home. Christmas come early. That's so funny. With this low-carb eggnog, a very light sweetness, just like the Adept bar. That's why I love it. Very low sweetness, and it satisfies your needs or your craving or your tradition that you can still have eggnog during Christmas. So I prepare this once a year. No more than that. It's a treat. Okay, you can see that it's coming in together like this. And it's okay to have a little lumps in between because those are egg white. And the more you mix together, the more you stir, the little lumps will go away. So it depends on the texture you want, on the consistency that you want. And this is it. And it's actually ready to serve. So I want to just share with you that if you're not serving it right now, you're going to put it into the refrigerator. When you take it out from the refrigerator, you got to do this mixing again because the egg white will kind of float on the top of this eggnog, and you just mix it again like this. And that's about it. You can see it's creamy deliciousness. So I have a portion from yesterday I made in advance just to show you after a day in the refrigerator how does it look like. It's like there's just a layer of form, which is the egg white, like this. You can see. Okay? And you just mix it together. I make this portion ahead of time because I want you to see what does it look like the next day. All right, but on Christmas Day, when I make this portion, it doesn't last till the next day. But then because I make it earlier in the day and after dinner, only after dinner I will serve the eggnog because it's a treat. You don't want to drink the eggnog with your empty stomach before meal. Yeah, because when you eat a full meal with protein and fat, and then you have a little bit of sweetness like this, it's a dessert, it doesn't impact your blood glucose as high as when you have a full meal. So it slows down the digestion, what I'm saying is. Okay? And so, what we have here, you can use a cup scoop like this. And then pour it into a glass, a serving glass. Cool. And of course, not to forget a little touch of whiskey. Yep, a little bit of whiskey adds to the flavor. And what I have here is cinnamon powder, a little bit of cinnamon powder around it, nutmeg, a little bit of nutmeg to give it a flavor. Low carb eggnog. Merry Christmas. So I hope that you will enjoy this eggnog. I have the recipe on my website, cookinginspiredbylove.com, and I'm gonna look at the video after that and see if you guys have any questions. Please continue to send in questions, and I will try to answer it on Texas. Thank you for the hearts on the screen. Cheers. Alright, I'll see you guys next time, and watch this space on Adapt Your Life. Bye.